guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to show you guys my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream try on and review video. Now before that, I want to tell you guys, as you may have noticed, my hair color is different. So I just came back from my hairdresser last night, and at first I was wanting a flat dark warm brown shade. So I was consulting with him on the night, and he said to me that he thinks that it might be a bit too strong and too heavy on my skin tone, and it's very stark. So he actually recommended me to do a sombre look. So basically a sombre look is when you have the darker roots and it slowly gradually fades into like a softer medium brown. Now comparing to ombre, it's not as harsh as ombre, just because ombres you'd have the dark roots, and then right at the ends you have a very blonde, very platinum looking ends, and that gives you a very strong contrast and it looks really nice. However, he thinks that this sombre look will look better on my skin tone, and it will be a great transition from being blonde for so long and then transitioning to a brown color, so it doesn't look as, you know, scary and I'll be like, oh my god, it's such a big difference. So I really do believe in him, and I was so happy I actually took his advice because I'm so happy with this hair color. So the reason why I went brown is because I wanted to keep being blonde, or you know, do a purple shade like before. However, because it is coming so close for me to move to Japan, and if you guys remember last year in September I made an announcement to you guys that I'll be moving to Japan in April, and I was meant to go for 6 months. However, that has changed, so now I'll be living there for a year, so I get to experience every season of Japan and experience every event there is. However, I thought to myself, I do want to find a job, and if you want to increase the chances of you getting a job, being a Westerner and a foreigner, then you want to look professional. And I thought to myself, if I had very blonde hair or very colored hair like blue or purple or pink, it would lessen my chances of getting a job. And I really do want to try out teaching like primary school kids or preschool kids, and of course you don't really see teachers with brightly colored hair, and that's the reason why I wanted to go brown. And the thing is, I didn't go for warm brown. I feel like when you go for very warm brown with a lot of red and copper tones, and if you want to go blonde or go ashy in the future, it actually makes it so hard for you to get rid of those red and copper tones in your hair, especially when you are Asian and you have black hair naturally. And as soon as you lighten that hair color, a lot of copper and orange comes through, which is why I thought to myself, I think that a little bit ashier the better it is, because it actually keeps my hair looking ashy for longer without looking too coppery after a few washes. So that's why it was great that my hairdresser decided to mix in a bit more of an ashy tone into the hair color, so it actually would last a bit longer without having the copper tones in my hair. So that's why I did that. I'm really happy with it. So yeah guys, I thought I'd talk to you guys about my hair first before I move on, but let me now show you guys my try on of the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. So let's get started. Okay, so firstly I added some lip balm on my lips just so it's hydrated for the lipsticks to go on, and also I put a little bit of concealer on my lips just to neutralize the lip color, just because the color that I'm using next is a very pale shade. Now this color is called Cairo, and it's one of the nudist shades I've got, and I don't really wear this kind of color unless I wear very heavy eye makeup, just because it's very pale, and if you don't wear too much makeup on, you look very sick and unhealthy. So I'll show you guys how it looks. Alright, so let's see how nude it looks.
I know where we can go, where the sunrise lasts forever.
Okay, so there you go guys, and this is how it looks like, and you can see how pale this is. This is almost the same skin color as my face. However, it has a tinge of peach in it, which is why I don't mind, just because if it was a bit more on the beige side, it might make me look very dull, but because it has a bit of a peach in there, it's okay to go on my skin tone. But as you can see, it will look so much better with more blush, more contour, and more eyeshadow that's a bit darker on my eyes. So you can see how pale this is, and this is why I don't wear it often unless I do more of a photo purpose kind of makeup shoot, or if I'm going to wear very heavy eye makeup and I wear it out at night. Okay, so I removed my lipstick, and you can see this is my natural lip color now. However, my lips but today I actually looking a bit on the pink side. I don't know why. Maybe because I had a bit of lipstick on top beforehand, so it kind of stained it. So don't mind that. So the next color I want to try for you guys is called London. Now this color is quite nice. Again, it's still a nude kind of shade that you can wear every day and night. However, it's not as pale as Cairo. So I'll show you guys how it looks. I love this color so much. It's so beautiful. You can see that it's a nude color. However, it has a tinge of beige and brown into it. So it's not as pink or peachy. And it's such a nice color you can wear all day and night. Now with London, this color you can wear with a very soft eye makeup or you can do a very heavy makeup for nighttime. So it depends on how you want to do your makeup. But it's such a beautiful color. It's one of my favorites for every day. Okay, so the next color is another natural nude shade and it's called Abu Dhabi, and I also love this color. So this color and also London and the next color I'm going to show you is one of my favorite nude everyday lip colors, and I'll show you guys how Abu Dhabi looks. And Abu Dhabi, to me, it's also a little bit more deeper, a bit more on the brownie side. So again, you can wear in any skin tone, any hair color, any type of makeup. There you go. So this is how Abu Dhabi looks, and I love Abu Dhabi a little bit more than London just because it has a tinge of pink into it. So as you can see, it's a bit more warming on the skin tone, doesn't make it look a bit dull. So again, with my kind of skin tone, because I'm Asian and I got yellow undertones in my skin, it sometimes looks very blue based, so that means more warmer tones would really suit my skin tone and it really brings out the complexion a lot. And this color is so nice. Again, it's a beautiful everyday shade that I can wear, and it's so easy to match any makeup and any outfit. And today, to remove my lipsticks, I am using these Nivea wipes, and they're very quick and easy to remove this kind of lipstick just because it's not a classic liquid lipstick that sets on the lips. So it means that it's not going to adhere to the lips very strongly and it makes it hard to remove. And that's why you have to use oil-based removers. However, with this product, because it's more softer, it's not as strong. That's why I like to use these wipes, and it's just so much simpler, so much easier and quicker to remove these lipsticks. And I'll show you how. So you want to grab your finger and you want to use it as a guide, and you can see how easy it is to remove. And it just gets rid of it so easily and doesn't have any fuss. It doesn't, you know, tug against the lip. See, very clean and easy, and it doesn't feel drying at all. It actually makes my lips feel very moisturized, which is a good plus. Now the next color I want to show you guys is my top favorite out of all these colors I'm trying out for you today, and it is the color that I get the most compliments, and it actually looks so much nicer on my skin compared to any other colors. And this color is Stockholm, and this color is one of the first ones I've got when I first got this range, and ever since, every time I finish it, I always repurchase it and I always come back to it, and I'll show you guys why. See guys, I love this color so much. It's such a beautiful peachy pink shade, and it's perfect for everyday and night wear. And I've been wearing this color for around 2 years now, so it's been a long time and I still love it to this day. And as you can see, it looks so nice on my complexion. It also brightens it, but it's not as a bright, you know, like a hot pink or a coral, but it's bright enough to make my complexion look very beautiful and glowy and healthy. So it's a good color that's in between a nude and a pink, so without looking too dramatic or too natural and too beige and too dull. So that's why I love this color so much. And today I didn't use a lip liner because I really want to show you guys how these colors look on my natural lips. Okay, so that's it for the nude colors that I've got in this collection, and moving on, I want to show you guys the coral and the pinks. So starting off with is this coral peachy shade, and this is quite bright, and I'll show you guys how it looks.
You only want to chase the feeling again. Let's be friends. You only need.
Now you guys can see how bright and peachy this shade is, and which is why I don't wear it as often, because I feel like if I wear this kind of color out, I feel like it takes too much attention on my lips and it's just so bright. So that's why this color is nice for nighttime. If you're going at night and you're doing a stronger eye makeup, that would balance really nicely with it. But for a daytime look, I feel like it's a bit too bright. But as you can see guys, the light color can get a bit patchy, so when you see me applying it, you may have seen that it goes on a bit patchy, and you might need to apply another layer on top just to make it a little bit more balanced and opaque. So I think with these colors, you're better off using a lip liner beforehand, so you can do like a nude liner or the same color to match it, and that will really make it opaque, so you don't have to use too many layers of your liquid lipstick. Okay, so the next color I'm going to show you guys is the pinks. Now starting off, this is a bit more brighter and lighter, and it's called Tokyo, and this color is so bright and it's such a like a strong bright baby pink, and I'll show you guys how it looks.
You seem so rehearsed, but do you really care?
Now as you can see guys, it's so bright and rosy. It is beautiful, however again I feel like I might need to wear more eye makeup with this, and I don't feel as confident wearing these bright and pastel shades. Like when I was younger, I loved rocking them and I loved to wear these, but as I gotten older, I feel like I like to go for more dull and mauvey and more natural muted type of lips. Okay, so the next pink color I'm going to show you guys is Istanbul, and this color is a bit more also brighter, a bit more on the hot pink side, but a smidge.
She said we're all made in Hollywood, fake loving and hating on silver screens, believing everything we come to see. Go outside.
So yeah guys, you can see how bright this color is, and it's almost like a mixture of a pastel pink and a hot pink mixed in together, and you get this color. It's quite beautiful because sometimes it looks a bit rosy on some lighting, but right now on the camera it looks really nice, more rosy shade, but in person right now, the way I'm seeing it, it has a bit more of a blue purple base into it. But again, it's a really nice color, however it gives like the vibe that a very girly kind of look or really Barbie doll inspired look. Okay, so for the lucky last color I want to show you guys is called Antwerp, and this color is a mixture of a coral and a pink shade, and again it's quite bright. Now you can see how bright this color is guys, and you can see there's a tinge of coral in it and a bit of red and a bit of pink mixed in together, and this is what you get, and it's a really beautiful color, and I feel very tropical, I feel very summery when I wear this color, and I feel like it's a beautiful color that you can wear in summer and in day and night. Now this color is a bit bright, but I feel like I can rock it in the daytime and I'm okay, just because it's a tinge more darker than the other two. And as you can see, even with my makeup right now, even though I don't have such a strong dark shadow, it's okay that it matches really nicely. Ta-da! So this is the finished look guys. So I love these products so much. If you do see them in stores, please give them a try, just because it's so affordable, and for the quality it is so worth it. So usually the price is around $13 Australian dollars. You can actually find them on sale in Target or Priceline stores. So after the discount it can go down to $7 or $8, which is so affordable, and for the quality and formula it is amazing. If you're someone that likes a matte lip but you don't want that dryness and that cracked lip look that classic liquid lipsticks give you, so try this one out, just because it still gives you a matte finish, however it doesn't dry on the lips and it doesn't set on the lips and make it look very cakey, and it highlights the lip lines, and it also is like a mix of a lipstick as well, because it gives you that comfort and that velvety texture that lipsticks give you. So it feels really nice, and I feel like it's a good mix of liquid lipstick and lipstick together, and it's also animal cruelty free, so how could you not like that at all guys? It's really beautiful. So if you're someone that's really conscious about using certain brands that do test on animals, then Nyx is a great brand, just because they do not test on animals and they do really good quality makeup. So if you're someone that's a beginner and you want to try out doing makeup and you want to, you know, do different looks and experiment, then Nyx is perfect because it won't break your bank. And like I said in my previous videos, I always tell you guys, you don't have to spend so much money on lipsticks just because they do give you the same outcome. So don't forget that, because when you look at someone on the street, you can't even tell if they spent $50 or $10 on a lipstick. As long as it looks good and the quality is great and you do it properly, your makeup can look flawless and it can look $1,000,000. And with NYX, these colors that I tried on are quite old, so they're one of the first colors that were launched when this collection launched. However, throughout the years, NYX had actually made so many new colors in this soft matte lip cream range. So now you can get from reds, oranges, like strong oranges, you can get browns, burgundies, blues and purples, and also they added so many more nude colors now. So if you do see these in store, guys, please give them a swatch and try and purchase them. And my favorite color is Stockholm, so if you do see it, check that color out because it is so beautiful for every day, every night, any event, any skin tone, any hair color. So it is that perfect everyday color that you can always come back to. So thank you for watching my video, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!